Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. My name is Jack, or Jackoala, whatever you want to call me. Today we are doing another sort of modern cabin build. So it's inspired by my last one. I just tried to take a little bit of a different approach. It doesn't look exactly the same. So I think this is really fun. I got the nice big decking out front of this one. So instead of it wrapping around, I've done a more plain and simple flat one. Which I think is really cool, and I've popped a tree in the middle, and you'll just see me fiddling around here for a little while trying to get this to work how I want it to work. But obviously for those guys who don't know, I am actually doing a shell challenge at the moment, so if you haven't seen that yet, please check that out. It's down below. The build is up on my gallery, jackoala 576, so please download it, do your best. The rules are on my channel, so please check that out. And I'm gonna be really excited to see what you guys build. So yeah, anyway, back to the video. We are doing, as you can see, modern, and I've gone for those big sliding doors that come with eco living, and they're just my favorite door. They don't fit on like half the builds because they are massive, but when you can find somewhere for them to fit, they just look so good, and it makes me so happy to see. And I've done these sort of almost wraparound windows, which only wrap around the front and the back of the house, and I've got no windows on either side, so you only get your light from the back and the front. So hopefully you've got like a south facing house, so you always get that light coming in, or north facing house, don't really matter which way really. But the idea is I've done a very open plan downstairs area, and I've done a very and upstairs there's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. I could have put another bathroom in this build, but I chose to have a study instead, the way I laid it out, and you'll see exactly what I mean in a minute. The only thing is the computer doesn't actually work. I did play test this. Unfortunately, the computer didn't work, but I didn't want to change it. So feel free, if you download this, to change the computer, because I know that doesn't work. And I'm also really glad we've now got the platform tool in the game, because roofs like this, where you want a flat roof, you can just plop this on and put a border on it, so you've actually looked like you've got a roof, because otherwise you've just got that strange ceiling border, and I don't think it looks too good. It doesn't look too nice, but it is what it is. But now we got that, we can really fix it. And as you can see, I stay true to myself, and I'm using the pillars on the edge of the builds just to give it that extra depth and dimension to it, take away that flatness, give it a bit more texture, like I always say. And I always put the roof trim on it. That really helps. I was just checking to see if the tree works perfectly. It does. I'm really happy with how the front of the house looks. The back of the house looks quite nice as well. It's just a big glass wall. And actually going to the bathroom first, because I wanted to try something. I wanted to see if I could upscale the round mirror, but you can't upscale or downsize mirrors, which I think is very strange. Like, you can upscale everything else, but that's the one thing you can't. So to try and make this look a bit better, I've used these paneling from the Eco Living pack, just to kind of cover that up and make it look a bit cooler. I've got the light around it all, which I thought that's really nice, backlit, using the light bulb just to give it that more industrial feel. And I was playing around here, trying to put a shelf next to the sink. I think I got there in the end. It did take a little while. I don't know what I was thinking of the counter. But yeah, this bathroom I like it. I think this is one of my favourite bathrooms to date. And I know a lot of people don't include bathrooms in their builds. It always makes me wonder why, because I love to see people do bathrooms, because they always do it so differently to me. And I always take inspiration. This one was a very awkward room because there was so much glass in it. So I decided not to put a shower in. And I've hidden this toilet with the hedge, which I thought was quite a nice touch. I thought it kind of made it look a bit nicer. And then I kind of realised this was supposed to be an ensuite bathroom, and then I kind of realised I had no other room for another bathroom for the other room, so I then changed it, put an extra little hallway in, which I think is quite nice actually. It brings the light into the room, into the hallway. The whole idea of this one on the floor is I've got the big stone slabs and the gravel below, so you kind of walk along the stone slabs. I know it doesn't quite line up with the door, but you can shift them. You get the general idea I was going for. I didn't really think about that when I was building. But again, for this kitchen, I stuck with the new kitchen kit, the country kitchen kit, which I thought was really cute. I just love it. I think even in a really modern home, you can make it work like I've done here. It's kind of rustic. It's got that kind of charm to it, but as long as you can tie it in quite nicely, I think it works really well, which is really, really good. And I think it's one of the better kits. At first I was a bit like, oh, I'm not that interested in this kit, I don't really get what we're getting at with it. But then I was like, oh, actually, the more I used it, I was like, actually, yeah, yeah. But I have tried to do some clutter, not really in the kitchen, but I do it by the front door. I put quite a bit of clutter, and I put quite a bit of clutter around this little seating area here. So I've taken a different approach for a living room. So I've got this stool as I'm going to pretend is a table. It doesn't work as a table, but I'm going to pretend it's a table. And I will do some rearranging here, but there will be a TV opposite that orange armchair at the end. I kind of swing back around to that. I don't do it straight away. Mainly because the way I wanted to do it is I kind of wanted to segment this room off, and it just didn't really work. And I was like, oh, this is a bit of a shame. So I do have to shift it all just to make sure we can get a TV in and make the TV look good. But yeah, I love this shelf. This shelf is from Eco Living. I just think the Eco Living pack was such a good pack. It came with so many good items that, and bit like build and buy mode and everything, and it was just like, I really like this. This is really cool. And here I couldn't really get the little teapot to sit properly. Like, there's like that much space, like floating space between the two items. But I was like, you know what, you can't really tell unless you go up close. So this is where I was possibly going to put in a second bathroom, and I decided to put a study instead. So the reason the computer doesn't work is because I put a bookshelf behind it, and this bookshelf is sticking out too far, I think, is the issue with it. I just thought it looked really cool and I didn't want to move it, basically. But you're going to have to, if you want to use a computer, you'll just have to put like a wall bookshelf or a painting there to make it look, cover up the space. It's up to you, really. I just thought it would look really cool. I have here, I've mixed the Eco Living chairs with the new 21st birthday table, which I believe is by Harry. I might be wrong, but hopefully not. And I was like, oh, TV. This is where I was like, I don't know what to do now. So what I end up doing is I end up separating the room with the bookshelf in a different way, popping a coffee table here and the TV on the coffee table and two plants either side. And I just think it does look a bit odd, but I think it gives that kind of that quirky charm to it. This house is basically supposed to feel like a bit of a mess. It's a bit strange. It's a bit like it's lived in, and it's not really got very tidy owners. They like the owners. They like the clutter. They like it being a little bit different. So as you can see, I put washing machine and all the bits and bobs, and I got all these random tables and stuff just to kind of make it really feel like they've been collecting their furniture over years and nothing quite matches, but they're really trying to make it match. So that is the general layout of downstairs done. It's just, as you can see, I've left all the walls and floors till last, and then it all of a sudden brings life and character to it all. So what I've done with the walls is, obviously the kitchen's got stone, but for the rest of the house, I've kept the outside wall the same as the inside wall. To make it feel like it is like that single wall you're in a cabin still, and then for any walls that are propped up in between the house, so for like rooms or dividers, I've used the same stone to kind of look like they stacked the stone themselves. It's a bit of a DIY house, which I thought was a really cool idea. I don't really normally do that, but I was like, actually this is quite an interesting way to go about it. So this is the master bedroom. This was originally supposed to have the ensuite, and I didn't have it in the end. But it's okay. It's a small house anyway. Like it's mainly just like the main bedroom, and the other bedroom is going to be the guest bedroom. I do a little bit of moving around in here. I wanted it like this, and I moved the door so I could put the dresser in the corner. This little seating area with this big bushy plant, I thought it was quite cute. That mirror from the fitness stuff is like my favourite thing. I just absolutely love that mirror. It's so inconveniently large and bulky, and it just works. Everywhere I put it, I'm like, yes, this is the mirror for me. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the spare bedroom. This one I just pop a little desk in, a plant, and it is just a nice little cute area. There is a little balcony outside, and that it's kind of wrapped around this room, but it is the master bedroom balcony. So I do pop out some outdoor chairs and stuff. But as you can see, what I mean with the separating, what I've done with the walls and everything, I just think it looks a bit nice, brings a bit of character, makes it a bit interesting, makes it a bit different. Pop a picnic bench outside in a bin, and then I'm going to jump into the landscaping after I pop the chairs up, I think. But I just think overall, I think this house is really nice. I'd live here. I'd go on holiday here. It'd be a nice little holiday home, that's for sure. You could redecorate it to be like a little lodge. Those of you who know what centre parks are over here in the UK, I kind of get that sort of vibe from this. I feel like you could really do something really nice with it. I think it's just cute. You know, I wish you could do like a centre park, so you can make a proper holiday home. Like I know obviously you've got the outdoor living and jungle ventures, but they're not quite the same. Like I want to do like a holiday resort. I think that would be really cool. Kind of like the vacations. I can't remember. I think it was Sims 3 vacations. It's Sims 2 or Sims 3. One of them had it, and I loved it. It just I don't play with the outdoor retreat or the jungle venture in this one. I use the build items. I just don't like it. But yeah. Anyway, here's some screenshots. Sorry, it was chucking down rain when I took these. I think it brings more character into it. But thank you for watching, guys. If you really enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and share with everyone. I just want to say thank you, guys. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.